Generic greetings and welcome back once again to insert +1 generic humorous reference about bad performance in the game. Today's beverage is a very nice warming chicken bovril, very hearty indeed. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode, we were, among other things, trying to fix the utilities here. Upon load, it does still do its whole Christmas tree thing and changes colour, and then eventually the game calculates it correctly. But we got that sorted, and the prison is now running 100% on green energy, and we also put in a lot of foundation. In this episode, we're going to do, at a minimum anyway, I would like to achieve the move over from the left-hand side staff areas. So, for example, all of the offices, all of the staff canteens and toilets, and the staff room, etc. And if we have the time, yeah, we're going to move over all of the CCTV and security stuff, which is going to go in... Well, this is going to be the security room. I know it's massive, but, well, we do have the space. And then this area, we've got the little kitchen, staff kitchen, and then the toilets, which I am going to change up. And this was from a couple of people's comments saying, well, if we do it like that, with a sort of piano tooth layout, we're not going to get much more in terms of the toilet capacity than we have here. So, yeah, I'm just going to do that and just have row of toilets, and basically the same thing wherever we need it in this one. So a lot more capacity, which is quite nice. So I'm just going to go and max speed this out, or at least increase the speed a little bit while the workers crack on. They should be putting in, this thing here. So this is going to run the power around, because the top one, this is going to be powered by something else. We do have a bit of a fight, and I'm going to guesstimate that if we go to intelligence and informants, we can see that, yes, there is snitches being attacked by some of the other inmates. There has been some suggestion, and rightly so as well, to perhaps, if we were to make another area on the right-hand side, we could have an area for protective custody, ex-law enforcement, etc. I don't know about ruling it out, but yeah, it's just not something we've had in the design, but there's no getting away from it. We will have the space eventually, so maybe we'll see how we get on. I still think the plan is to still only get low-risk inmates and accept that, and then perhaps later on, once we finish the additional expansion building, we'll maybe change that up. Anyway, let's just see how they're getting on with building. Building is actually getting on okay. Like I said, this is going to be a couple of areas. So this is going to be an area for the staff kitchen, and then there's going to be a staff canteen in and around here. Then this is going to be a staff room at the bottom, which we don't actually need that, and then put the wall in there. This is going to be the slightly bigger offices, and then at the top, it's basically going to be a clone, so a similar thing. So we're going to have the toilets in here. I'm just going to remove that and just do the layout that I've mentioned there. And once again, having performance problems with just even trying to place the lines down, but there you go. It's going to go in like that, and then the doors will be one door there, double door there, one in there. I could put these as doors. It is possible. And we've done green energy goal 5, which is export. It's increased the. It's going to be export a certain amount of power, I'm guessing. 5. It says, export 5,000 units of power, and our cap has increased. So that's pretty good. That's pretty nice to see. Anyway, we are building the... hang on, let me just go to the doors here, and then just place all of these doors in like so. Yeah, this is going to be, as I said, sort of cloned over. At the top, it's going to be different, so we are going to have like an armory, and that's kennel, armory, and then like a training room. Yeah, that's probably what we'll end up doing. I'm just going to go over to tunnel search in all sectors and have a quick look through the... It said 48 and then jump to 47 places there, but we'll just have a quick look around. We have, again, a bit more events happening in the medium risk areas. I think if all the snitches and ex-law enforcements were not in here, then I actually don't think there'd be a great issue with fighting. And there's no getting away. I could simply clone one of these over on the right-hand side. There is enough space, but probably designing a more bespoke area would be better. And I don't know about using dormitories. We probably still would use dormitories. In fact, you know what? We probably would just clone this and just brick off a couple of the sides. That's most likely what will happen. And then maybe add an extra area for... for maybe extra amenities and things, but we'll have to see how we get on. Anyway, it looks like the lights are all going in, which is fine. We've got the cable queued. We have in a lot of these supply trucks. There is a lot of supply trucks, and a lot of them are simply just being loaded up with a lot of the recycling bags and other rubbish. Danger level is middling, but is heading down, which is good to see. Needs are, for the most part, being fulfilled. I can see hygiene's going up, but that'll fix itself now, basically, as everybody heads to the shower, and then there's going to be a bit more violence, most likely. We're on... How are we on? 76 and a half hours for the eco-friendly grant remaining, so that'll be done... Yeah, in obviously a couple of days there, that'll be fine, and then that'll allow us to then get more money, which is all good, although money is, with the greatest of respects, not really a hurdle that we have in this build. It says there, daily cash flow is 103,000. How on earth is it that much? Let me go to finance, and I can see that... Exports was there, shop revenue was really good, and it's just prisoner grant, and yeah, I think that's it basically. Days without incident, 1 day, 1.1 day. We could give a pay rise to all of our staff, and I think we will do that. Why not? And yeah, we have. It doesn't say that the guards and staff are really happy about that. Interesting. We do own all of our shares as well, which is a good thing. 2.6 million about the prison is worth, and there is a lot of supply trucks. What are we actually waiting for? Or is it just literally rubbish to leave? Is that it? Yeah, we got loads of recycling. I don't know where all that's coming from, but I mean, it could be anywhere, really. I'm just a bit concerned that we've got all these supply trucks and there's loads of food here, but the food ain't leaving. It does say store, and the chefs are coming along and picking this up and heading off, so it is getting done. And if we check the needs, we can see that, yeah, food is not really a thing. There is a clothing need. I know there was, this keeps happening. If I remove the laundry and redesignating it as people have suggested, then it actually just doesn't do anything, quite frankly. I'll try it anyway, just to see what happens. So we'll remove that, and then do that. Yeah, it's still gonna shout at me once it recalculates. It just needs to be cleaned, all the stuff, and they do get around to it eventually. The janitors, you can see they are taking some stuff there, and the people are going to come in and you're going to utilise that. Interestingly, because I've redesignated that, the janitors have decided to shift all of these things into one corner. Apparently, is that where you store them now? Okay, there we go. And I was going to say they're actually working, but no, they weren't. They were simply cleaning inside the laundry rather than actually doing the laundry in the laundry. I wonder what's happening up top here. It's a similar thing. I don't know if we can use... Can't we use logistics and have in... Oh, there's another death there. I'm guessing it's going to be in... Oh, there's actually been programs running here. Looks like the guard is running over, and yep, they were able to be healed, which is good. That's Alcoholics Group Therapy being run there. And it's actually mixed, if you look there as well. We've got some low and indeed medium prisoners. Anyway, we've got laundry distribution and prison labour management. Can we... I don't think we can do anything about that, no, because that's only for the inmates' labour management, so no, we can't assign that. Well, we can, but it's not gonna function. Anyway, I'll worry about that if we have any great issue. How are we doing here? Looks like everything for the most part is in. I'm just going to go to sell utility, and we're going to run this across there, and then a similar thing across there. And the whole idea is that we will have another area, this one in fact, that will be powered by another big row of these. Anyway, over to walls and doors and concrete wall, and we're going to put in... I've paused it, by the way, just to do this, because otherwise... Well, I'll show you the left-hand side. and then it auto saves while I'm trying to do it. Yeah, this is when it's paused, and it's very responsive. And then we unpause it, and well, let's just see how many mistakes are going to be made. Actually, it's not terrible. It actually was alright, that. But yeah, sometimes it just doesn't register exactly what we want. But there we go. That is now pretty much sorted. So doors-wise, we're going to go with a staff door, several staff doors. One there, and all of these can have staff doors as well. That is fine. All of these ones, and then just going down. And like I say, the idea is to get all of the stuff from the left-hand side moved over to this new office area. And I think the plan would be to move everything over, get this sort of, yeah, tick the box, it's all completed, good. And then we can start utilising the space on the left-hand side. Or do we want to build the top one for security? Probably, and then we can focus our efforts solely on just redoing this bit on the left. We shall see how we get on. Anyway, that's been ordered, which is good. Lots of doors coming in, so it's actually quite responsive there. We are on intake of 68 minimum security inmates, so that's fine. We are running close to max anyway. And I think what I'll do is with this as it is, I think we're going to put some flooring in, and that's because, well, for a start, it would look very nice. So let's put some flooring in, and we're going to have probably like a loading area here, or it's going to look a bit like that. And we'll have this with the lined tiles. I'm just going to have, I don't know if I'm going to surround these, probably is the answer. I probably will surround them. But the main focus at this stage is to simply get it changed up to concrete tiles, because then at least with the concrete tiles, we know that we are not going to have too much of a fight on our hands when it comes to, when it comes to the speed. Let's just rotate that around to there, and then there, and then there, and then there's that all done. Nope, one last bit. There we go. And that just means that they should be able to navigate a lot quicker. Okay, max speed this out, and we'll see how we get on. 73 inmates arriving shortly, apparently. And I look on the left-hand side. Yeah, the amount of people on break and just congregating around here. They are using the facilities, although it says it might be a bit of a problem. Gaskin was sent back to your prison. We've seen a Gaskin before. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but there you are. So, as I said, this area is going to be run by a new power plant, which is around here. So we're going to put some batteries in, and we'll do all of that, like so. And then we want a, well, we already have a transformer, but we definitely want a power export meter, which is going to go there. And we can export from this one. And then for the power, for electrical, going to have, once again, these solar and wind. And it's just going to be, well, we can just have it as there, and then there. And then obviously we want to just sort of click and hold. Is that right? Is that a gap? Yes, there is a gap, yes. And that. Oh, let's just go at the end. Why not? I was going to say why not, because we're going to run out of money, but that is not the case. I mean, we went down a little bit, but not a huge amount. Let's just connect those up. And there we go. A lot of stuff for the workers to do, which apparently takes all the time. This laundry is no longer shouting at us. We do have lots of prisoner uniforms all being cleaned and ready to go out, which is nice to see. And oh no, we've our money has dropped down to only 91,000 per day. That's ridiculous. That's totally unsustainable. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Oh, that is definitely the wrong bit of flooring. Let me go ahead and resolve that now. And I think the rest of it is in. That actually looks quite nice, that, the way it is in. Good. Okay, so we have the power. We've ordered this. That's going to have to run in. And what I'll do is I'll run it through the kitchen, knowing that we will most likely be connecting stuff up there, and then obviously security there as well. And danger level is hovering around that level 3. It is medium. 230 odd prisoners saying they've been calmed recently, and several saying they're well treated, which is good to see. Bit more of an alert here. Let's see. Oh look, it's the medium category prisoners. This Wren here is chasing one of these inmates. I wonder which one it is. Oh, they are chasing them, but yep, now they've been tased. I wonder how many snitches we have. Did we count them in the last episode? And it was, I think the best thing to say is it was quite a few. There's also been another death, but not because we managed to heal up in time. But I'm guessing if I go to here, it will probably say, yeah, we've had no recent deaths. So it does register as a death, but then basically they get healed, and then it's actually not really an issue. Let's go ahead and, again, max speed this out, wait for the workers to undertake all of this building here. We've got the power export meter in, which is excellent, so let's go ahead and go to wiring and to connections, and we've got another power export meter. So we have 3 power export meters, and we are indeed supplying power to all 3 of those on the batteries as well. How many batteries have we charged? Let's see, how many batteries have we charged? We have charged only 20 batteries. I would have thought we'd have charged more than that, but then again, this does run at we're producing 10,000 units of power. This thing sort of caps out at 5,000 by all accounts, but it does still say that we do have a good excess. Yeah, so we are still slowly charging the batteries. Slowly charging. This other one, I'm guessing because of the drain, these batteries will charge much, much quicker. So that's going to be quite good to see. The levels of contraband in the prison are out of control, apparently. I mean, they're not wrong. They are not wrong. I'm going to go to staff, and I'm going to have to rehire the workers that I got rid of in the previous episodes, just because of the sheer amount of time it's taking for anything to happen. It's just ridiculous, just waiting for trucks to be loaded. So I'm just going to get some more. There's another death there, which I think sadly will stick. Yeah, that tag has stuck to them, sadly. That status, just because there wasn't any healing available in the right amount of time. Yeah, it's a lot of the stuff that we're waiting for is for the garbage and recycling to go, which would be nice if we were able to load trucks a bit quicker. So they're loading that truck and that one as well. And on some of the others, it's just literally just empty trucks. Anyway, how we're doing for the power. Power's actually in now, so these are now generating. It says power production is 400 and excess power is 400. We're literally just exporting it or charging up the batteries, I guess. And a lot of our money will come from that. And then finally, here's our prisoner bus arrived at 12 o'clock. It was sent out at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's only just arrived. Because of course it has. So for these officers, do we want to make something a bit different? I mean, we can, if we were so inclined. Office chairs, desks, and a filing cabinet, and then the sort of brown carpet, which we could probably do the same thing. I'm thinking of probably doing the same thing. Oh yeah, look at that. That's almost fully complete. All of these, they're installing it quite nicely. That is a lot of solar. Let's see what color it is. It's like a lilac type of color. Apart from these, which have very much done the whole Christmas tree thing. Just loads of different colored lights. It'll change up once they're all connected, and then we'll see this Yeah. Ooh, power expenditure 6 units. Do we have enough capacity? I don't know. It's literally powering these 4 lights. I think it might be. And we can see a lot of returning prisoners coming in as well. Pretty good. Pretty good. Right, okay. How are we doing for building? Is this guy idle? It's nice to see some idle workers for once. I've ordered all of these cables. They are still yet to build on there though. Okay, over to our flooring, and I'm going to put in the tiles because they're going to have to run to this area. So it would be best for us to put the tiles in now. It means that they can then... Actually, we'll run it further down here. It means they'll be able to... Do you want to do that? Yeah, why not? They'll be able to put it in here. Much better than like that. I don't know if we're going to do that. Yeah, why not? And then let's get in the carpet. So brown carpet, and it's click and drag. Didn't even start the mouse there. Come on, there we go. And that's now ordered. We won't do that in here. This is going to be white tiles, like so, and also like that. And oh wow, the guy's running over straight away. Because we can, we're going to go with some of this ceramic tiling, like so. I do like the ceramic tile, and this other stuff we'll do later on. How we're doing for our utilities? We're still waiting for these to be installed, are we? Or not? They've finally got around to it now. So it looks like they are on top of it. You can see they've quickly rushed in and sort this out. So over to here then, and I want to go to office. Actually, go for rooms first. We'll designate it as an office first, and we're going to have the 6. It's going to be 8 offices in total, isn't it? But we don't need them all. Might as well just build it because we can. And office chair will go in... Which way do we want to put it? I mean, we can put it a bit differently, so the face down over. Why not? There's no reason why we can't. Bit different, maybe? Hang on. Are these a different size? They are a different size. I thought they were all the same. 8 and 7. Okay. So yes, that should be further out. And the door should be a double door there. Huh. Okay. It's not a problem. What the... What is going on there? Let me double check that. For whatever reason... Oh, just loads of people are being turned away. Right. Fine. Fine. That door then can be dismantled, and we can have the walls in like so. Not like so. It's hard to build when it's like this. And then obviously we'll demolish these walls here. Now, I don't know whether that was me measuring it wrong, or when we came to the original plan. Yeah, I don't know whether it's just me measuring it wrong or it's done that glitch out thing when we were planning it. No matter, we have caught it in time. It's just a matter of putting in the flooring, which is going to go all the way down there, and these ones. And it looked like there was one of the guys stuck there for a moment, which I don't know what that was all about. So office, and we're going to run this down like so, and put the rest of these in. To be honest, we should be able to do that. And there we are. Right, let's get the rest of it sorted. So office chairs in like that. And that one's already in, which is fine. Filing cabinet. Can go on the back corner there. And then the office desk. Actually, which desk have we used? Standard office desks. Nothing fancy. And then once these are in, I will remove the designations on the left, which means they have to then come over here to use this. which is okay. Let's just put in the doors as well, which are double doors now, like so. Okay, good. So, those are in. We're going to have in... Oh, we're going to have to run some power along. That should suffice. And the water. Now, that's going to be a problem. What's the best way of running water in here? Just run a pipe across. Is that the way forward? Run a pipe across there? Why not? We can do that. And I guess actually run the pipe across, then run it down, then run it across there, and then it means we can have all of these small pipes in like this for the laboratorial facilities. All this should be set to staff only. And there we go. That's now set correctly. Good. Danger level is going up, but it is 2 o'clock, about midday-ish, so we can expect that to happen. And it looks like most of these offices are pretty much complete. 1, 2... Why is that one not complete? 3. It is complete. It's just taking its time to generate the thing. Over the carpet brown, that can go there. And I guess while we're waiting, I'm just going to put in the rows of toilets, because it means that even if this isn't set as a staff only, it's a staff only area, even if it's not set as any particular type of room, it means that, well, if nothing else, it's a staff toilet that they can use, which means that the workers can flock over this side to use those. Is this set to staff toilets, this one? I don't think it's set to anything. It is set to something. Staff room, is it? Yes, it is set to staff room, so we may have to remove these doors and set that to staff room. The fun, as always, will be in finding out. There's a lot of inmates in solitary. I do think solitary is probably going to be... It's probably going to be something we do expand upon, I think. So, are we just waiting for the filing cabinets? Or did I just... I clicked 4 times there before it even registered. How strange. Looks like these are now in, and here we go. People are on the breaks and using them. So already, this is working as we expected. That's good. That's very handy. Right. We're going to go with this room, which is going to have... Well, you know what's going to have? Big row chairs on that side, big row chair on that side. We've seen previously they just love to sit in them chairs. So we'll have this arrangement. Like that. And for this, let's have this as a staff room. Designate staff room. There we go. And I will then remove a big section of staff room because it's not going to be... This area is going to be like for food. Actually, you know what? We'll put it in the middle. Should we put like a big area in the middle for it? I think so. It's going to be a canteen. And... I don't know, maybe... remove that. Then have that as a staff canteen. It should be set to staff only. And now it is a staff canteen, yep. So I can put stuff in the middle there. This area is going to be for... do you want drinks machines? Yes, we want drinks machines up there. We want arcade cabinets. Radios. Put some radios in. Maybe some arcade cabinets. Like that. Right, I literally clicked like 4 times. It's not doing it. There we go. So that's getting sorted. That's getting added. Staff canteen. So, you know what? I don't know if it's... Is it too small? Don't think so. We're going to have one on the other side as well. I have to remind myself, so I'm not too concerned. So serving tables is going to go there and there. I think that's within the room sizings. We can't really see. It should be fine. And then the tables. How we're going to do this? Tables there and there. For benches to go either side. Like that. Or do I have them a bit closer together? Or do we put them the other way, actually? Have them this way? Yeah, that'll be better. Then we'll be able to fit more in. In the middle if we need to. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sadly, the food is going to have to be delivered far, far away. Let me go ahead and we're going to remove all of these rooms. There's all the officers removed, which means now they're going to have to filter to the new area. So a lot of them say they're on break and they won't be able to, sadly, look after the needs at this stage. But we're waiting for all of these trucks to go. Okay, we're going to leave there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. Didn't get exactly all of what I wanted done, which is a shame. But that's just the nature of the beast with this series at this stage. We have got more power than I expected, and that's charging up these batteries very nicely. If we just double check the green energy, I expected it to be more than additional 13 batteries charged. But, well, there you are. At least we're working on that, and green energy goal 8 will also be done. So, yeah, at some point it will anyway. And we're looking at less than 2 days for the eco-friendly grant. Oh, there we go. Look, there's lots of stuff now arriving at the staff room, which also doesn't have the radio that I asked for in there. I'm going to probably put some other things in as well. We don't need to fulfill very specific needs. It just needs to be some sort of recreation, which, as we can see, is fine. It's just bowels. That's a word now. Bladder, bowels, and food. So the latter we'll fix in the next episode, as well as spend a ridiculous amount of time moving over all of the CCTV, the door control system, things like that. I'll probably end up... Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that, because that's going to be a fairly big job. Door control system first. Either way, hope you have enjoyed the episode. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.